Hello, potential substitute teachers, and welcome to Weakley County Schools Substitute Teaching Overview. I'm Betsy Foster, Assistant Director of Schools. We are so thankful you're interested in subbing in our schools. We know data shows that a student, by the time they graduate high school, will have spent a full year with a substitute teacher. So what you do is essential to the success of our students. We are looking forward to a great year. I have some quick tips here for you in this video that will help you get along as a substitute teacher in our buildings. As a substitute, your most important role is supervision of students. We know that students are poor decision makers, but they're way better at it when there's a teacher in the classroom. So supervision is key. If students are unsupervised, they can misbehave, you can have student fights, a medical emergency, all of that has happened. And when it does happen, the first question that's asked is, where was the teacher? So supervision is key. Speaking of student behavior, the best thing you can do to manage that is to follow the teacher's plan. Teachers leave substitute plans knowing that the substitute is not a content expert, so they don't expect you to teach algebra, for example. What they do leave is things that you can do as a sub. So if you follow the plan and leave good notes for the teacher, that should take care of most of your student behavior issues. I want to hop in here and talk a little bit about some legal issues that may arise during your tenure as a substitute teacher. First are zero tolerance offenses. This is a student behavior that rises to the level of zero tolerance, which means we do not tolerate it. It is immediately reported to a principal or an SRO. And those zero tolerance offenses are possession of drugs or drug paraphernalia, or being under the influence of a drug, that's immediately reported to the office. Assaulting or threatening to assault another student, a teacher, or an adult in the building, that's immediately reported. And number 3, possession of a weapon. Those are immediate action offenses and should be reported to the office as soon as you know or suspect that that has happened. It's not up to you to decide, especially if it's something like, I think this student's under the influence of a drug. Let somebody else decide. We have people in the building who do that, and that's their job. So just make sure you report those zero tolerance offenses or a suspicion of those zero tolerance offenses. The second thing I want to talk to you about regarding legal issues is confidentiality. When you are subbing in a classroom, you will hear all sorts of things. Students will tell you way more than you ever wanted to know about their personal lives or about other students. Teachers talk in the hallways sometimes. A teacher may leave you notes about a student's medical needs, academic needs, special education. All of that is confidential and is protected by law. So when in doubt, do not repeat what you've heard in the classroom. Most of what you hear is confidential and you should not be repeating it. However, there are a few instances where you will need to tell somebody if you heard or suspect you heard something. Those are instances of bullying, instances of suspected child abuse, or if a student seems to be in a dangerous situation or is talking about another student in a dangerous situation, you do need to report that to the principal or guidance counselor or even another teacher. Thank you again for your interest in subbing with Weakley County Schools. We've talked about a lot of information in this short video, some pretty serious things, but most days spent subbing are good days. That you spend your day with kids who are full of laughter and light and spirit. And for a lot of our kids, coming to school is the best part of their life. So what we expect from our subs is to be prompt and prepared, but also to bring that positivity to help all the students have a good day as well.